Welcome to Forsyth County News Football Media Day.
I'm Trent Polk. I play receiver and DB.
Jake Hudson. I play linebacker and tight end.
I'm Chase Rhodes. I play quarterback.
I'm Roman Dickerson. I play O-line, D-line.
I'm Derek Richmond, the sports reporter for Forsyth County News. This media day is sponsored by Bryan Properties. To get things rolling, I'm joined by head coach Justin Cannon and the East Forsyth Broncos. What does football season mean for the East Forsyth Broncos?
I would say it's basically my whole life. I've been playing football all my life, and playing with these guys just means the world to me.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Basically, it's mainly about brotherhood. We got a really strong brotherhood here. We work our tails off every day, and we're always trying to get each other better.
For me, it's all about the team and, just proving ourselves, newer at school, trying to get recognition.
East Forsyth football season means to me, it's dedication. We have a great brotherhood here. We're coming out strong this year, and it's going to be well.
Now we'll go on to Coach Cannon, second year here at East Forsyth. What have you learned about being a head coach your first year, and how will you apply it to this upcoming season?
Well, I've learned a lot. We could be here all day, answering that question. But probably the biggest thing is every day is different. Every day there's a new challenge, and you got to have great people around you, good coaches, good support in the school, and Mr. Martin, our principal, and our athletic director, Matt Hollis, do a great job providing support for us. And then you got to have some guiding principles, things that you believe in to help you, manage the challenges every day.
Since East Forsyth opened up, you guys been on a rise. From Brian Allison to you moving on to a head coach position. What is the level of expectation for the East Forsyth Broncos? You guys had a great year last year.
Yeah, you talk about Coach Allison. He laid a foundation for our program, and our program's continuing to get better each and every year. The expectations are high. We want them high. As players and coaches and in our community, we want the expectations high, and we embrace that. We don't run from that. And these guys work hard all summer, all spring, all summer, and we're ready to go.
Now, speaking about you guys working all spring, all summer, is there a central thing Coach Cannon got you guys focused on? I know when I went over there, you guys had a little stretch motion going on. Is that something you guys really grinded out this season for?
Every practice for us is centered around, toughness and, just playing the next play.
Yeah, what I would say from a defensive standpoint, our main thing is about getting to the ball every play.
I would say our main focus throughout practice is just getting a little bit better each day, not taking any steps back, just grinding it out every single day, staying consistent.
One thing we emphasize, and I feel like overall, is energy and toughness, and that is something that we've been working great on, and I feel like we're just going to keep pursuing that.
So what's something some outsiders don't understand about the discipline by being the East Forsyth Broncos and trying to be the top team in not only just the county, but in the state?
As a 4A school, smaller school, smallest public school in the county, we're trying to just always prove ourselves. Newer school, I feel like people kind of look over us as kind of like an underdog, even though we've shown we can compete with these 6A schools in the county.
Yeah, going off of that, we are a really good, disciplined, and tough team. We got a huge senior class that's been working their tails off, and they're just ready to go and ready to put that work in on the field.
Yeah, I would say us being disciplined and just working hard every single day, I feel like that's how we really progress and compete with all these teams.
Being disciplined, I feel like, is something we pursue on, we work on, something we do every day, and I feel like no school in the county can compete with that, what we do, and how our brotherhood is for being disciplined as a smaller school, but still competing with these 6A teams.
Now, this for Chase Rose. Last time I said her name, you was catching the ball from the top 10 highlights, but now you're under center throwing the ball. How was that transition like?
Well, I've played quarterback all my life, and just last year, I had to play receiver because, I didn't have the starting spot, so I was just like, why not be on the field? Why not do something for our team? So I was always ready to switch gears, get back to quarterback, but it was fun.
Going to Coach Cannon, each position has a different personality. What have you learned about coaching Rose being quarterback, since you play quarterback yourself?
Well, I don't directly coach Chase. by title, right? Coach Boudreaux is our offense coordinator and quarterback coach. Does a great job. He keeps those guys calm and really process oriented. But I will jump in quite a bit and get on Chase, and grind him hard. And that's the biggest thing about Chase. He's a great player. He's a great athlete, and he's getting great coaching from Coach Boudreaux. And I kind of jump in there to create some chaos for him, to try to simulate a Friday night. And then, once we get to Friday night, he'll be ready to go and try to be a calm presence for him and just let him go be an athlete.
Now, as you guys prepare for the upcoming season, what goals do you have for you and your coaching staff to even have a better year than last year, to be honest?
Yeah, I mean, we as a staff, we set spring goals and summer goals, and these guys, the seniors on this team, Team 5, set some goals for this season, and they all really kind of center around one thing, and that's maximizing the talent on the roster, and that's the goal every year, and so that's what we're looking to do.
Now, you talk about your goals. Let's talk about the team goals. You guys, the example is some people want to have X amount of points, X amount of yards per game. What are the team goals you guys have set in place for yourself, aside from Coach Cannon and his staff?
We came up with a list of goals for the seniors and, the whole team at the beginning of spring and during this offseason. One of them, our big one, was to win our first playoff game.
Since probably for about 2 or 3 years now, we played Norfolk County a lot, and we were right there beating them. They're a really solid team, but that's a big goal for us. We want to beat them this year.
I wouldn't say I remember all the goals we set, but I know we really hit on winning our first game and starting off strong, like building our morale so we can just go from week to week.
A goal that I feel like we should have that was not really said is we start off kind of like what he said. We start off really strong. Then once it comes to that 6th game, once we lose a game or something like that happens, our seniors from the past have started going down. As a goal for this year, we need to have motivation throughout the whole season and keep strong no matter what happens.
Now, let's talk about the offensive guys. You guys kind of lose some people, Gus Martin, Brock Sakis. What can we expect from the East Forsyth Broncos offense this year?
Yeah, we lost a lot of guys. We lost most of our O-line was seniors last year, but all of our young guys been working really hard this offseason, and I feel like we're not going to be much worse than last year. I feel like we're going to be pretty good.
I just feel like kind of to piggyback off of what Chase said, our young guys, they've been working their tails off in the trenches, O-line, D-line. They've been working hard every day and, slinging the ball around a ton this year. It'll be fun.
I want to jump in real quick and just talk about our team and how hard we're working. And, yeah, we have a lot to replace, no doubt, but that's the case every year, and Team 5 is different than last year's Team 4. And this team has its own identity, and we got a lot of guys that have been working very hard, and we got a lot of guys that are ready for their opportunity. So we're ready to go.
Now, do you guys have a specific game you guys have circled on your calendar, maybe a left bat tasting you in your mouth, or just very high intense, I would say?
So we got 2 really games that we've got circled. We've been plotting on these games for a while now, but week 1 Central, we want to start off hot on the right foot, and then our big region game, or I guess one of our big region games, Norfolk County.
Central, Norfolk County, very important big games.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say I'm looking forward to any particular game, but I'm excited for the Dar Dawson game. I think that'll be really fun.
I'm ready to kick North County's butt. That's what I'm ready to do.
Now, let's say you guys beat North County or Central or the other teams you guys mentioned. What's the best place to eat after a big win like that?
Waffle House. Waffle House is our go-to.
All right, just players, let's say you guys, Coach Cannon give you an opportunity to revamp your uniforms, like the NFL adding color rush or revamping their old uniforms. How would you guys' uniforms look like?
We've been asking them for this for a while now, but gray jerseys. We want gray jerseys, yeah.
Specifically like Tennessee smoke gray. Like those are awesome.
Now, who do you guys say had the most swag on the team?
Me?
Definitely me.
Most swag on the team.
Number 4.
Not number 4. I'll bring Jace up there for one. I'll give Trent. Trent has some swag to him. Dom, a bunch of our skilled guys. They know how to bring out swag.
All right, let's go, Coach. Coach, you guys obviously working out is essential, especially for football players. Is there any big numbers in the weight room, or how have you seen your players progress in the weight room?
Yeah, that started in the off season, right? We spent the winter really building an edge on our team, and our team collectively is stronger than we've been. We have a lot of young guys that had to develop quick, and really put on a lot of weight and strength this off season. And I wouldn't say one person sticks out. We got a lot of guys that are strong. So.
Final question going to you too. As I said, what are you most excited about for this upcoming season?
Just really seeing how these guys come together. We talk a lot about, this is their team. It's my job to guide them and help them get to where they want to go. But just to continue to see the progression for them and for them to reach their goals.
Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up East Forsyth Broncos Football Media Day. Check them out on August 15th, going against Forsyth Central, somewhere Coach Cannon and I myself know a lot about. I want to give a thanks to our sponsors, Andy's Chevrolet, Los Rios Mexican Restaurant, Los Rios Mexican Cantina, and Poppin' for letting us film this year's Football Media Day. We're signing out.